Can you hear me okay? Press 1 if you can hear me okay. Press 1 if you can hear me okay. Press 2 if the sound is muffled. We're going to get through what the community has to say about Diddy. What's being said, what's being talked about. Please allow me a moment to check my sound, and then we're going to do the disclaimer. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me okay? Press 1 if you can hear me okay. Press 1 if you can hear me okay. Maybe I have to exit out. Let me go ahead and do the disclaimer. Let's Talk About It Media 21. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and please share if you care. What are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about what's on Instagram, what's on Twitter, what's going on in the news around the world. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by a copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. And don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. And have a great day. Stay positive, stay focused. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, so we're going to get through disclaimer. We're going to get through a lot of the videos in regards to what the industry, when I say industry, famous people have to say. That's the full disclaimer. And we're going to talk about what people are speaking about. Who will we get to next? First, I actually did a video in regards to what he said, but let's get through some of the clips so that way everything will be added together.
And was that all with Cassie, or was it Cassie and other women? How many times did you personally witness him be violent towards women?
Around 4 or 5 times.
We're using this
and was
under
that
fair
all with
use.
Cassie, or was it Cassie and other women?
I seen him with Cassie, and I seen him with Kim Porter, his kid's mother.
Right, who's now sadly no longer with us. But what did you see him do?
I've seen him.
So everyone knows we have to stop it, play it. We have to stop it, play it, because that's just how it is. I'm using the videos under fair use. Please note, if anybody has any trigger warnings, a lot of the videos we're going to cover might be somewhat trigger warnings for some. Have to put it out. I find out later down the line, some videos, when you try and talk about people, it might be shadow banned, it might be an issue. So I might as well put it in my history of what's going on, what's being said. Many famous people are speaking out. They're upset, they're angry, and many people are speaking up in regards to him having a relationship with Diddy.
Around 4 or 5 times.
And was that all with Cassie, or was it Cassie and other women?
I seen him with Cassie, and I seen him with Kim Porter, his kid's mother.
Right, who's now sadly no longer with us. But what did you see him do?
I've seen him get physical. I've seen him get really physical, grab it.
How many times did you personally witness him be violent towards women?
Around 4 or 5 times.
So many people are wondering, why now? Why is he speaking now? Why did he speak like this prior to Cassie's lawsuit? Now, there's a lot of people that's breaking down the lawsuit, and there's kind of some discrepancies that's going on, whether he saw anything violent or not, or did he say in other videos 4 to 6 months ago, basically saying he didn't see anything. So if there is a discrepancy, I'll play the clip. But I just watched somebody this morning, and then I went back to sleep. I sure did. I saw somebody that I'll have to find the clip. I could have swore he said he didn't see anything physical, and then the other bodyguard says that he liked to play fight with pillows. So I'm gonna have to just see if there's a and whoa, I just thought about that. If you find that a person is saying one thing in one interview, another thing in another interview, they will make it seem like they're not credible. And can we believe what they're saying on the stand? I just thought about that. So here nor there, this is the bodyguard that was around in regards to Kim Porter and Cassie's time. There was other bodyguards that was around the time in regards to only Kim Porter and pretty much only around Cassie. I'm wondering who does he have as a bodyguard now? We've only heard 2 bodyguards speak out. So are there other bodyguards? That's that. I have to look that up too. But like the video as you come in, like the video as you come in. Let's listen to the next clip. And then we're going to get in more clips of other famous people.
Inside her lawsuit where she said she had to go over to the London hotel. I was the one that was checking on her every day at the London hotel.
He checked on her.
You know what I'm saying? So
he checked on her. I'm not certain if he's the initial person that put her in the London hotel. We'll have to check that out too. Everyone knows I have to stop it, play it.
It was one time that Cassie mentioned inside her lawsuit where she said she had to go over to the London hotel. I was the one that was checking on her every day at the London hotel.
Who checked her
in? You know
in?
what I'm saying? So I know that to be true. I seen them get into some wrestling and punching matches, and sometimes I felt like, what are you mad at? What are you upset about? Because it's a deeper anger when you hitting and punching a woman in that type of manner. It was one time that Cat.
So, if he is, now mind you, I've said it before, Diddy has not been charged with anything. But if there is going to be any type of case, RICO, trial, judge, jury will have to decide who has to testify to make their case solid. Is Homeland Security going to do something this month, next month, or the month after? Was this put out by Homeland Security or the FBI just to change the narrative of what people see and hear? Please like the video as you guys come in. Please like the video as you guys come in. So we're going to play that again.
I was the one that was checking on her every day at the London hotel. You know what I'm saying? So I know that to be true. I seen them get into some wrestling and punching matches, and sometimes I felt like, what are you mad at? What are you upset about? Because
wrestling and punches matches. So you're seeing a man punch a woman, but you didn't take her to the police. That's what everybody's upset about. Let's get to the next clip.
And it's okay. It's understood if you have a problem with one woman and you seek things, but when you have a problem with every woman that you're dealing with, then I think that problem is inside of you.
What did you see him do with Kim Porter?
I seen him inside the car, grab her up. I seen him smack her, you know. And one thing about Kim.
So he admits that Diddy grabbed her up, and I mean, this is the biggest thing. You've seen 2 women have issues with this person, and nobody at any time you took them to the police.
Okay, it's understood if you have a problem with one woman and you seek things, but when you have a problem with every woman that you're dealing with, then I think that problem is inside of you.
What did you see him do with Kim Porter?
I seen him inside the car, grab her up. I seen him smack her, you know.
So he's saying grab her up and smack her.
Is Kim got to the point where she fought back.
She fought back
because she realized how powerful she was. And it's okay. It's understood if you have a problem with one woman and you seek things, but when you have a problem with every woman that you're dealing with, then I think that problem is inside of you.
What did you see him do with Kim Porter?
So he's basically saying the women that's around are almost basically powerless. He's going to try and control them and be physical with them. Why now? Why didn't he speak before Cassie's lawsuit? Does he feel that he's able to freely speak because of Cassie's lawsuit? Next clip, because we have tons of clips to get through, y'all.
Incident on Sunset Boulevard in front of the Beverly Hills Hotel where I just seen the car rocking back and forth. You know, of course he put everybody out the car, but I seen the car shaking, so I opened the door. I said, what are you doing? You know, what are you doing? You see where we at, and what are you doing? And Kim got out the car like nothing happened, and she fixed her hair, and she told him, she said, I want to see you explain to the media that scratch I'm going to put across one incident on Sunset Boulevard.
He's basically saying, because the other clip doesn't fully say it either, he's basically saying that Kim said and threatened that I'm going to put a scar across your face that you're going to have to explain to the media what happened and what transpired. Whoa, wow. So he talks about Cassie in a way, he talks about Kim in a way fighting back. He talks about Cassie in a way when he tried to give her advice. If she was intoxicated, then she would tell Diddy of what was said. So then he's trying to make it seem like if you try to help Cassie, if she's intoxicated, she may not remember not to say nothing, but she's talking out of being intoxicated. And then Diddy goes to his bodyguard saying, why are you talking to my girl? So he's painting almost a few different pictures here. Let's get to the clip. But he's basically saying Kim has threatened Diddy and saying she realized she had power, that she can fight back. If she scratches his face really bad, and it's noticeable, whether he's on red carpets, because you know he loves a red carpet. You know he loves a good picture. You know he liked to dance on video. You know that. So if you have this scar from me, alleged, he already has an alleged scar on his wrist. And they were saying 1 or 2 more inches, situations would have went left. Kim wasn't playing. But it's sad that she's not here. R.I.P. to Kim. R.I.P. to Kim. Her children. People sometimes say when you grieve, sometimes as the years go on, it gets harder. The first year is like unbearable. Sometimes they say the years get harder because situations are happening and you wish the mom was there, you wish the parent was there, and now they're adult children, and the twins are almost 18, but their children don't have another parent. They have him, which is going through alleged concerns with the law. Now he hasn't been charged, but let's see what happens in the next month or 2. Let's get to this clip.
What are you doing? You see where we at, and what are you doing? And Kim got out the car like nothing happened, and she fixed her hair, and she told him, she said, I want to see you explain to the media that scratch I'm going to put across one incident on Sunset Boulevard. Your face if you put your hands on me again. Your face if you put your hands on me again. Your face if you put...
So she was basically saying, at some point, I'm going to get to that face. Keep playing with me. I'm going to get to that face if you keep playing with me. So that's the situation that we're hearing in regards to Diddy's ex-bodyguard, Roger Barnes. I did a long video this morning, so I just wanted to do that clip. Let's get to the next person. He actually spoke out. Diddy ex-bodyguard Roger Barnes claims Diddy has a history of, in regards to concerns with women. And then let's see.
Times did you personally witness him be violent towards women?
Around 4 or 5 times.
So this is a replay. So let's get to the next clip. So Little Duval is basically saying he's having an event. It's not going to be anything like Diddy's. We're going to scan through that. I just wanted to put it in there that he's basically saying, I'm going to have an event. It's not going to be anything like Diddy's. It's almost going to be basically like comparison to Bible study. A lot of famous people are speaking out for media attention. They are. Some of them are. Let's get to Scrappy's comments. And the reason why I said in regards to his comments, because we get that Scrappy's been in the industry for a while. He has a following. He has women he's dated. I don't recall, note in the comments if you have, I don't recall if any of the women have said they've had concerns with him laying hands. I have to watch what I say. But let's listen to what Scrappy had to say.
Now, one time when you look and see a fact, you ain't never seen the fact of me saying nothing about no Diddy. Now, the only thing I do say is no Diddy. That's what I do say. And I do say people be lying about shit. But I ain't talking about Cassie. I'm talking about the extra month that came behind her because she had already got paid. You know what I'm saying? Don't put nothing in my mouth. All y'all, and don't put nothing in my mouth. Fake ass off blogs and all that shit. I'm a real one. I don't give a... At the end of the day, I'm going to go to sleep tonight and wake up and ain't going to give a fuck about it tomorrow because I know goddamn well that y'all done seen me with my daughters, y'all done seen me with my mama, my sisters, the women I done been with, and y'all know I ain't on that shit. Y'all know I ain't on that sucker shit. Because if that Diddy walk past me right now, I'd take the fame, but just cuz. Just straight up, I'll take the favor, cuz. I don't care about no apology and all that.
He said
You know
he would
what I'm saying?
fight him.
It's one for a woman to the dog shit out you and you say, oh, I lost my mind. And we can kind of look at it like, oh, yeah, cuz got the two-piece that. Because not one time will you look and see a fact. You ain't never seen.
So he's basically saying if he saw him, and see, that's what a lot of the famous people are saying. So I don't know if he's going to have to heighten up his security because now there's people out there. So putting the video out has put Diddy in harm's way because you have to remember when Cassie's lawsuit was presented, he spoke out from his attorney saying that does not state that I was at fault. Enough is enough. It will be proven that I'm clear of all charges. So he's basically trying to say he was innocent. The video came out, and then he's saying he's sorry. Stop playing with me.
Just cuz. Just straight up. I'll take the favor, cuz. I don't care about no apology and all that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one for a woman to the dog shit out you and you say, oh, I lost my mind. And we can kind of look at it like, oh, yeah, cuz got the two-piece that. Because not one time will you look and see a
like
fact.
the videos you guys come in. We're going to get through a lot of clips today so that way we can bring it all together, what all the famous people had to say. Next clip.
Yeah, he kind of lost it. But nah, cuz, the way he did Shorty, that was foul, man. That was some real shit. And you can tell he was doing that shit for a long time. Because she was frantic. You know what I'm saying? So I don't be on that shit. Got my mother daughters. And about my daughters, every last one of them, and my sisters. So off with that shit, man. Y'all go to them other mother pages that was cool with them, that y'all seen around and that knew that. You feel what I'm saying? Get on my mother page with that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Go somebody else pay with that shit, trying to on purpose bring it down. You ain't even got no proof. I ain't never said no shit like that. Never. So go find that shit. All y'all blogs, go find it. I'll sit right here. And if y'all find some shit, I apologize. But I guarantee you ain't gonna find no shit while I'm saying Cassie was lying. Is that her name, Cassie? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never say no shit like that. Now when the motherfucker got what? That is you clear? That's piece that failed. He kind of lost it. But nah, cuz the way he did.
So he's basically saying she got paid. She got paid for a reason. So let's get to the next clip. Like the videos you guys come in. Like the videos you guys come in.
Right there, something happened. That's clear. Right there, something happened. I'm not like some of you mother. I don't look at rich mother that's wealthier than me and rich and get mad and be happy when the mother fall. No, I just get out and wait. Because I'm like, shit, if they'll do it to one, they'll do it to everybody. You feel what I'm saying? I don't watch Bill Cosby about some shit when he was in his 20s. You feel what I'm saying? And hair grown all white. You feel what I'm saying? They won't give our sisters that. They won't give our sisters. That's clear right there. Something happened.
I saw a Bill Cosby video too.
I'm not like some of you mother. I don't look at rich mother that's wealthier than me and rich and get mad and be happy when the mother fall.
So he's basically saying when there's a downfall, it's not like I'm celebrating. He's basically said he's never called Cassie a liar. He got paid, so there must be some admissions to what really happened. Let's get to the next person. Whoa. Hold on 1 second. So this is, I got to go back. This is Little Scrappy basically weighing in on Diddy and the concerns with Cassie. Let's get to the next person. There's going to be quite a few videos. I'm going to bring them all together so that way, if I ever have to reference something, I can reference it. Okay, we're going to talk about, as you know, there was a time that he was actually given a key to New York. And people are basically saying everyone's lost for words. But many had heard that there could be concerns. But when you bring out the video, then that changes everything. Because you have companies that are saying, well, now there's a video, now there's proof. Many people are saying, people kept saying there's no proof. How do we know? How do we not know she's lying? Now there's proof. And you see that there's a concern that she's trying to get away. Do you know how many times we probably did not see her trying to get away? They're at a hotel. He knows there's cameras everywhere. There's no telling what happened in his home. So will there be videos that's going to be released from his home? He's at a hotel in a towel where there's no other people on the floor. No one came out of the room, or did he rent out the whole floor? Hello? How is it that nobody came to Cassie's rescue when all that was happening? And mind you, the video does not have any audio. I'm learning that a lot of the videos probably won't, unless you're actually, of course, watching it live and then you record it somehow on your phone or whatever. But yeah, he was given a key. People are wondering if the key is going to be rescinded and if he's going to have to give the key back. Let's get to the video of the mayor having an interview.
You've been very outspoken about breaking the cycle of domestic violence in New York City. And given everything that's developed over the weekend with P. Diddy, what are you thinking about possibly rescinding the honor that you gave him last year when you presented him with the key to the city?
Like the video as you come in.
All of us were deeply disturbed by watching that chilling video of the young lady being assaulted by him, and the committee and the team. We've never rescinded a key before, but we are now sitting down to see what the next steps forward are going to be.
So you are considering it?
They're considering
we
it.
are taking everything under analysis, and the team will come back with me with a final determination.
All right. You've been very outspoken about breaking the cycle.
So many people are saying Gina had an interview with Tasha K about 2 years ago. So nobody believed Gina. So they only would have believed Gina if there would have been video. So what your guys' eyes see is what it's going to take you to not support. Are they doing a heart thing together? Y'all should check out my video in regards to this. There was a time he was holding up a key. That was an interesting video. Let's listen in again.
You've been very outspoken about breaking the cycle of domestic violence in New York City. And given everything that's developed over the weekend with P. Diddy, what are you thinking about possibly rescinding the honor that you gave him last year when you presented him with the key to the city?
I think all of us were deeply disturbed by watching that chilling video of the young lady being assaulted by him, and the committee and the team. We've never rescinded a key before, but we are now sitting down to see what the next steps forward are going to be.
So you are considering it?
They're considering
We are
it.
taking everything under analysis, and the team will come back with me with a final determination.
All right.
So it's a team. So if you don't know, sometimes certain people will seek out people for good press. You got to be careful what you watch and listen to. Sometimes when people have known they've done wrongdoing, they will seek out people for media attention and press. Of course, that's him with the key. That's the day of him and the key. So that's what everybody is talking about. Him celebrating, knowing that what has transpired in regards to his girlfriends and his baby moms. So it was September 15th, 2003. It was last year he received the key. I'm surprised none of his children are standing behind him. It's other people. And maybe they're off to the side. But yeah, that's the day.
You've been very outspoken about breaking.
So let me know in the comments. Everyone, please like the video as you guys come in. Please like the video as you guys come in. Make sure your notifications are turned on. Make sure you're subscribed to the page. Let's get to the next clip, because many people are basically stating that other companies are going to start disconnecting themselves if they have anything to do with him. I read something, Peloton is one that's going to possibly remove his music from the Pelotons. I hope I saved that one. The Game had something to say. Everyone knows The Game was one of the ones that said he asked me to hang out with him for about a good year or two, and then he was hoping that they would get to the music, but they never got to the music. So that was interesting in regards to The Game experience. So many people are wondering, was there ever a time that The Game was concerned about being in the company of? And did The Game see anything or notice anything? Let's get to the clip. Fair use.
You found out that they're trying to set up Drake?
Okay, that's from Vlad. I can't play that. I'm not going to play it. Go on over to Vlad's channel. Listen to the clip. I just don't need that flag in regards to something that's said. Okay, so Desi Banks is doing clips. This is not the time right now to be joking. Cassie experienced something that was horrific. I briefly listened to it. You guys can go on over to his page. I might play it just to play it. I know everybody's gonna be like, girl, just play it. Go ahead.
You know, it's so difficult to reflect the darkest times of your life, but sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I was fucked up. I felt the bottom of the bottom. You know, I hit. Nigga, I didn't hit rock bottom. Nigga, I'm still rich.
You got to say this. You got to say.
So I'm not going to continue with the clip. Oh, so he definitely breaks his silence. And many people are talking about he can't say Cassie's name, alleged, because of the lawsuit, because he might have signed an NDA, but Diddy can't say Cassie's name. But everyone knew who he was talking about. But it's sad because you got to look at my video that I posted in regards to Diddy was talking about Rihanna and Chris Brown. And how long ago was that? A good 10 years ago? 8, 9, 10 years ago? And then you're on Ellen's show talking about it. But here you are having issues with the women that you're dating. So I'm surprised that Kim and whoever he was dating at the time didn't do an interview saying you're lying. I'm having concerns with you. Alleged. I don't know who he was dating around the time Chris Brown and Rihanna's situation happened, but a lot of people are talking about, oh, y'all, that's why he wanted to bring Chris Brown and Rihanna together to show a united front that a guy and a girl with a bad experience can try and come together and try and make it work. I'm telling y'all, my page is a little different. And then when I think about stuff, I'm a real thinker. So that might have been the reason why he wanted them to be on his island, to show a united front that a woman should be able to forgive a man. I just thought about that. Men that are narcs, I'll say it that way because I'm not a doctor. I can't, but men that are narcs, they look for stuff for approval and to control a situation and to control a narrative because that same situation might be their own. I didn't think about that, y'all.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you got to do that. I was fucked up. I hit rock bottom.
Are you still there?
But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video.
Are you really?
I'm disgusted.
Should be.
I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy. I'm going to rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times.
So he's saying he's sorry, going into counseling to get some help, going to rehab, so sorry, dark time. He often talking about dark times. You remember when he had said something about TD Jakes being there for him during his dark times? Has the last few women he's dated, have any of them experienced what Cassie and Kim alleged dealt with? I still have to say alleged. Any of the current women he's dating now, have any of those women dealt with the same situation? And is the Popos looking for anybody else that's had a current situation? Because remember, they had said in regards to the video, 2016, they cannot put him in jail or prosecute him because the statute of limitations has ran out. Are they looking for people right now that's had any concerns within the last 3 or 4 years?
Darkest times in your life, sometimes you got to do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy. I'm going to rehab. I had to ask God for His mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. It's so difficult to...
So we're going to get to the next clip. There are people that's trying to say, well, sometimes his lips don't close. Does he have an issue in not getting enough oxygen? Please spare me. There are pages that are weird. There are famous people that are speaking up. We don't need you to speak up. Show support to Cassie or be quiet. You got Mrs. Price saying stuff in regards to you something. And many people were like, Kelly Price, you're starting off talking about him. Say support to, Cassie. Say support to the women that had to deal with issues. Let's get to the last clip.
I'm not asking for forgiveness.
And I don't know if people are going to give it.
I'm truly sorry. Every day. I'm not asking.
People are saying he does look tired. He looks stressed. When the whole world is looking at what you've done in regards to your relationships, yeah. When the whole world is trying to figure out if there's other tapes, what did she experience outside of that hotel? Are there other things we did not see outside of that hotel? Do Homeland Security, FBI, anybody have any additional tapes of anything that Gina might have went through? Alleged he had a lawsuit in regards to his chef. Remember, I don't know if you know that. Go look it up. There's a chef that filed an alleged lawsuit in regards to what she saw. So let's get to, okay. So going over, he breaks his silence. He apologizes. He's saying he was effed up. Dizzy Banks is doing this, skit. I just think right now is not the time for jokes. There are women, and this is what we need from these men. There are women that's experiencing this on a daily basis. Concerns, don't have money to get out of a bad situation. But as you know, there's help. There's agencies that will help women get out of a bad situation. If you don't recall, Alex Fine, when he did his letter, he had put out an 800 number. Definitely look up agencies that can help you get counseling, figure out an escape plan to get out of a bad situation. Like the video as you guys come in. I just need some of these people to take a step back and consider Cassie's feelings. At some point, she's going to have to explain this to her daughters when they get of age. And she's now had to explain this to her family that probably didn't know the extent of what she was going through. But of course, there's that. We're going to talk about generally what Aubrey O'Day. Aubrey is basically saying, you did not apologize to Cassie. He apologized for what we saw. Many people feel that. Many people feel that he's only apologizing per maybe his attorney or per himself, only apologizing for getting caught. Now you have to remember, he had put out a letter saying enough is enough. Remember that? Go back and look it up. Enough's enough. But then, go back. Remember, there's the letter. His statement. Enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks, I have, let me, I can't, let me see if I can see it. I don't have my glasses. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can find my glasses. Oh gosh. Where's my glasses? Oh, hold on, because I want to definitely be able to read it. I know where they are. Just gotta find them. Because this is definitely important in regards to seeing what he said. And if I don't have my glasses, y'all, I can't see. Okay, enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to his character. I have to watch what I say and destroy my reputation and my legacy. The sickening allegations I have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Oh, really? Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the future. Mr. Combs, do you remember posting that? Do you remember saying that? So now there's proof. There's proof. You can kind of go in. It's Aubrey speaking in regards to what she strongly believes. And, you know, Aubrey's did different interviews. But yeah. Let's see. I strongly believe the reason Diddy never really liked Aubrey is because she never backed down from him. He couldn't just speak to her any type of way because she always stood up for herself. Aubrey stood on business way before many of us knew the reason why she was labeled as the problem child. Weak men hate strong women. Do y'all agree with that? So there's that. A lot's been said, and Aubrey even said at some point she'll have to tell her story. What's her story? What's her experience? What did she deal with? What did the women deal with? Like the video as you guys come in. Like the video as you guys come in. One thing I need you guys to look up. Gene Deal spoke about the women, Danny Kane. Go look it up. Go look at what Gene Deal had to say about Danny Kane and how Diddy felt about Danny Kane. Go look it up. It's so concerning. It's so concerning. It's so concerning. Go look it up. Because that was his thoughts, his feelings. But go look at what Gene Deal had to say about Danny Kane. Okay, so where's the school at, sir? What are you doing for the community right now, doctor? What are you doing for the community right now? He is another one that likes to put out a statement in regards to how women are treated, how other women of culture, light skin, dark skin, colorism, situationships. And we get it. We need strong men to speak out, but we also need to know what you're doing for the community right now. Let's listen to what he had to say. He's basically saying he's not going to give too much energy, and neither am I. Y'all can screenshot a lot of that. I need strong, powerful men that's out in the community, that's doing things for the community, that's protecting the community, that's standing by the community. You're a man of the community, but why couldn't even Cassie feel safe enough to come to you, sir? I'm sorry. Y'all can read all that. I don't like to read foolishness because we have men in the community that aren't even protecting the women in the community. So there's that. Sorry. Y'all can go over and read his statement. And I definitely wanted to get to this Peter thing. I did. Who asked Peter? Did anybody call Peter and say, Peter, we need you to make a statement, Peter? I don't think so, brother. I don't think anybody called him to make a statement. I do not. And it's basically saying Peter Thomas doubled down on his comments in response to Diddy apologizing to Cassie at the hotel regarding the issue. We're just a pawn. They were setting you up just to make it right. Really. But Cassie still has to deal with this on a daily basis. Let's get to the clip.
Good morning, social media.
What about your restaurant, sir?
This is a reaction to
your own lawsuit, sir.
Put out this morning. First, I'm going to say, my brother, you had no choice but to do what you did. To put that video out. That's how far back.
Wait a minute. He's saying, my brother, you had no choice but to put the video out. So he thinks that Diddy put the video out? What are we talking? Somebody grab his phone, please. We're already starting off wrong. And it's only been 5 seconds in. Let's go back and listen to that.
Good morning, social media.
I am shocked and appalled. This is what I'm talking about.
This is a reaction to
the foolery.
What Puff put out this morning.
Somebody take his phone.
First, I'm going to say, my brother, you had no choice but to do what you did. To put that video out. That's how far backed up you are right now. Okay? You're so fucking backed up that you had no choice but to put out that video that you did. But I'm not going to be like everybody else because we're living in a time of fear where we fear to do so much things because we don't have the faith in the Lord God Almighty. I'm not one of those niggas who got that fear. I'm far from it.
What? And you talk about yourself?
That God got my back because I have faith. Good morning, social media.
How are these grown people coming on making it about themselves? So is he trying to allude that he feels that Diddy or his attorneys put this out? The house was raided, sir. CNN put it out, sir. Because he had if you just saw the letter I just said, he made himself seem innocent. He's sorry he got caught, sir. Let's continue. Ooh-wee.
Okay. Have faith. Though I walk through the valley of death, I should fear no evil. Got me? Okay. So let's start over. You had no choice but to put that video out. But I'm glad you put that video out because accountability is everything. But everybody is looking at that video and said, that motherfucker is at that point where you had to put that.
His cussing is just out of this world. I have to stop it, play it.
Because most motherfuckers have no faith.
See, he knew he was going to people were probably going to be able to play it. That's probably why he cussing like that. But everybody, go on over to the Neighborhood Talk and listen to this guy talk. What is he still cussing?
What you did, what we saw you did. Shit, motherfucker.
See,
okay.
He knew people weren't going to be able to play it. Let's listen to what Tiffany say, because it's sad that people are in Tiffany's comments trying to tell her she should have did more for her friend. Let's listen to what Tiffany had to say.
Cut it out, Puff. Cut it out.
Fair use.
So you were disgusted back then, you're disgusted now. So let me ask you a question then. Was that the last time that you did that to her? Was that the last time you did that to any woman? If you're so disgusted and you went and you got all this help and you feel whatever, and if that's the case, why did you say enough is enough and say that she was lying?
Like the videos, you guys come in. Like the videos, you come in.
You know, all the things in her lawsuit are not true. That incident was in her lawsuit. I remember that incident because I was around. Remember? I remember her telling me about how you spent $50,000 to get rid of that video. Watching that video the other day was crazy because I thought no one was ever going to see it because of you. And now you're sorry? Really?
She thought nobody was going to see it.
You're not sorry. You're sorry you got... Cut it out, Puff. Cut it out.
She's going to say he's sorry only because he got caught. And that's what a lot of people feel. That's what a lot of people are saying.
Was that the last time you did that to any woman? If you're so disgusted and you went and you got all this help and you feel whatever, and if that's the case, why did you say enough is enough and say that she was lying? Say that all the things in her lawsuit are not true. That incident was in her lawsuit. I remember that incident because I was around. Remember? I remember her telling me about how you spent $50,000 to get rid of that video. Watching that video the other day was crazy because I thought no one was ever going to see it because of you. And now you're sorry? Really? Cry me a river, bro. You're not sorry. You're sorry you got... Cut it out, Puff.
So we're going to listen to the next clip. There's going to be a lot of clips. Stay to the end, everybody. There's a lot of clips of people speaking out.
And I'm glad you don't want forgiveness because ain't nobody giving it to you over here.
A lot of people said that.
Did. You're fine with your behavior. That's the bottom line. That is you. That person on that video is part of you. And that part of you needs to atone, needs to take whatever is coming to you because you have already sown these seeds. Take your punishment like a fucking man. Talking about you sorry. Get the fuck out of here. Caught. And I'm glad you don't want forgiveness because ain't nobody giving it to you over here.
Let's get to the next clip. A lot of people are angry, everyone. There's other pages. There was a guy I was listening to yesterday. He was cursing up a storm. So it seems like there's pages that can curse and there's other pages that can't curse. Some pages don't curse till after 10 minutes. I'm just trying to figure it out. I just still won't curse. But this is his statement I just read. Enough is enough. And then time tells truth. Now, you got to remember, he had put out the enough is enough. And then I want to say a few days before the video came out, he posted this. So Time Tells Truth came out 2 or 3 days before the video, and then the video came out. So now Time tells the truth. And maybe somebody was kind of like, enough is enough. You're saying stuff that's not true. That's possible. So, of course, Tiffany speaks out in regards to suing Diddy, Bad Boy, Interscope Records. Yeah. She's basically saying she's been dealing with this since 2015. Diddy, former security Roger Barnes, spoke out in regards to Cassie, wishing Kim Porter was here to get her apology. And then, of course, some of these men have spoke out. 50 Cent has stayed on his neck. Little Duval, we talked about that. And then we talked about what Peter Thomas had to say. His cussing self, talking about, we understand why you had to put it out. We need strong men to speak up and say, brother, men, don't be touching our female friends. Ladies, if you got a problem, come to me. If you got a problem, go to the police. If you got a problem. Because, see, a lot of women are so concerned. They don't want their brothers or uncles to get caught up and be in jail. And some of the women aren't going back. But a lot of women don't tell their brothers, their uncles, the man next door. And of course, then that's his apology and him speaking out. But yeah, Tiffany has spoke out from the beginning. She just recently did she did an interview after Cassie's lawsuit came out. Let's get to the next clip, y'all. Okay, so Diddy, former body head security, spoke on Cassie's case. I wish Kim Porter was here to get her apology. So we saw that. You can go ahead and read that. And what he had to say, screenshot it. It's like he basically saying you're sorry because you're hitting rock bottom. Years of situationships. So y'all can go in and screenshot that, read it. So I appreciate Hollywood Unlocked. I do, because they bring the receipts. The receipts keep on receipting from Hollywood Unlocked. If you're just now, you can screenshot it. Some of the men that speak in foolery, I'm not reading their statements. Y'all can go back. So of course, these are the people that spoke out. I was wondering what he said. That's 50 Cent. He's basically saying this is not going to work. The sad look, the shirt. And then the next day, you got to remember, he had that white shirt on that had a medallion of his mom and his dad on it. Many people feel that he was trying to make a statement to people. That's Little Duval. And then, who is this? Peter Thomas. But yeah, Peter be looking for media attention, clicks, and views. Focus on your restaurants, sir. Why do a lot of the restaurants keep getting shut down? Peter Thomas is Cynthia Bailey's ex. I told y'all, people from Real Housewives of Atlanta, they do anything for clicks and views. They do. So there's all the statements in regards to that. We have to kind of swiftly go through stuff. I could be here all day. And I'm not planning to. But I had to do this in regards to having this in my records. TD Jake spoke out. I've been in ceremonies back in the day. He would be coming out to do ceremonies, and I would be in the audience, mega churches, pretty much all my life. I remember sitting in audiences where there was $1,000 line for prayer. There was a $500 line for prayer. There was a $300 line for prayer, alleged, the 300, 200, and then whatever you could give. But everybody's kind of like, well, dang, if I knew I could have gave $200 or $100, I would have stood in that line. But there's pressures from different churches when you're at a high level and you're a pastor, not a bishop, you're a pastor, you're a preacher. They expect those pastors and preachers to bring a lot of money into the church. And it's status for some of these people. I know it to be true. And those pastors and preachers sit up in the first 2 or 3 pews with their wives, and they sometimes speak at different events when he can't make it, or some of these pastors are the ones that help in regards to helping at funerals, because of course the bishop or the pastor can't go to every funeral. That's too many funerals. So they have a staff of assistants that assist in different churches. Meanwhile, they go to these different funerals and they speak at the funerals. But then when a major mega pastor comes, they're in these lines giving these donations. Yes. And how much are churches supposed to give? 10%? But if you're in church Sunday, Wednesday, sometimes over the weekend, that's a lot of money. And that's what the assistants decide to do. Ministers, whatever, that's what they decide to do. So some people still attend churches, and there's a great churches. There's a lot of great churches, but everybody is questioning and side-eyeing a lot of churches. My father was a minister, and he would be disgusted of how the church is handling situationships. There are people that are being, and there's YouTube pages. There are people that's being alleged, being talked about, alleged having situationship, alleged wrongdoing, alleged preying on people. But let's get to what TD Jakes had to say. Basically, in his speak, he was asked to speak up and speak out in regards to what's been seen in the media, meaning whether it's the higher ups, someone higher than him, asked him to speak out and to basically try and disassociate himself from See, people are removing themselves even from the pastor part of it. Um, People are he was expected to disassociate himself because this is the first time he has. And he's basically in his speech saying, I have daughters. When he said he saw the video, he became emotional when he saw the video. And he can only imagine what us women are feeling. Him being a man, he was emotional. He has daughters and he became very emotional. Because, like I said, there are women that are struggling with this right now. Women, if there's a problem, please get out and get away. But gone over to Hollywood Unlocked and listen to what TD Jakes had to say. Very informative. TD Jakes, and he probably still is, one of the biggest mega churches. They're saying that a lot of members have walked away in regards to him singing happy birthday to Diddy. A lot of members have said, okay, we don't want to be associated. And we can even see that people are, let me go to the next situation. Yeah, Diddy spoke out. He's speaking up. He did his apology. And many people are saying, what's next? What's coming down the pipeline? What's going to transpire next? What are we going to see next in regards to the next 2 or 3 months? We do have to understand that Cassie's going to have to deal with this being a part of the media talk, this being an issue of people bringing up her name. People are talking about the freak offs. Many people are going to be talking about this for the next year or two, possibly, if there is a case that's coming down the pipeline. Diddy hasn't been charged with anything, but will there be a RICO case? And if so, who's going to be a part of that RICO case? That's him apologizing. Cassie was spotted with multiple bruises. Let's go over that. Now, I'm not certain if this was the same weekend or if there were several times she was spotted with bruises. But prayers go out to Cassie. I could not even imagine. And I don't know if there's anyone else in Hollywood that's maybe experiencing something like she is experiencing. And hopefully anyone that's even famous can get out. Of course, that's the statement in regards to, you guys can screenshot it, that they cannot charge him for the video. Statute of limitations has ran out. It's being alleged that Diddy paid $50K to obtain the security footage. And maybe he had also told Cassie, I don't want to go to the next one because it might actually be the footage. But yeah, it's being said that he paid $50K to obtain the footage. And shame on that hotel that did not have the police immediately come to that hotel to remove Cassie. Shame on that hotel. I'm told that it's now closed. I'm not surprised. I don't know when the hotel closed. But yeah, this is Cassie and the bruises that she experienced. Now, her hair color to the left, my left, her hair color looks a little lighter than the one that's to my right in the green/black dress. So I'm wondering if this is 2 different times that they notice bruises on her. And I could be wrong. It could be around the same time frame. He almost looks a little younger in the video to the left in her in the gold dress. And then it's a little bit older. He looks a little bit older in the video to the right in her in the black dress. Prayers go out to Cassie. This is a sad situation. People should not be joking, making it about themselves. It should only be focused on Cassie, her feelings, what she experienced. We get that people are going to be commenting, but why are you commenting and making it about you? It's not about you, people. So prayers go out to Cassie and her family.
I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry. Every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry. Every day. so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I made no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video.
Is he reading a statement?
Disgusted.
Or is it coming from the heart?
I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy and go into rehab.
Like the videos you guys come in. Like the videos you guys
Ask
come
God
in.
for His mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every. It's so difficult to reflect on the dark.
So there's that. Let's get to now in regards to the Breakfast Club speaking on it. Their video I cannot show, so I'm gonna play it from here. And what Charlemagne actually made Diddy the donkey of the day. You've been enabling this behavior. And many people feel that they were disgusted and they're not happy about it. Can you guys hear him okay? Or is it too low? You may have to cut it up a little bit. Can you guys hear it okay? Press 1 if you can hear it okay. Press 2 if the sound is too low. Let's play the next clip. You let your son put out that diss track. Everybody's saying the same thing. There was a press release that was put out from his attorney. So people are kind of giving his attorney a side eye. Let's listen to the next clip. Please press 1 if you can hear the video okay. Please press 1 if you can hear the video okay. And please like the video as you guys come in. Please like the video. Next clip. Can you guys hear it okay? Press 1. How are we supposed to believe anything that comes out of your mouth? He said, you'll still be lying to us right now if that video when it came out. Nor did he apologize for lying. Let's get to the next clip. Can you guys hear it okay? Press 1 if you can hear it okay. Press 1 if you can hear it okay. In the replay game, press 1 if you were hearing it okay. Let's get to the next clip. Been running from yourself for years. Can't tell us that your behavior changed up until yesterday. Let's get to the next clip. Like the video as you guys come in. Like the video as you come in. Can't play with God. What happens when you know better but you don't do better? 46 in that video. Next clip. And then Just Hilarious did thank him, Charlemagne, for doing a good job and what he had to say. Next clip. So that's what Charlemagne had to say. Do you guys agree with Charlemagne? Disagree? He made Diddy the donkey of the day. Everyone knows that's what Charlemagne do in regards to a person that makes it seem like they're an innocent individual, and then proof comes out. That's what Charlemagne does. Have you ever watched his show? Sometimes people that are telling a lie, and then proof comes out, and then that's how they become donkey of the day. But let me know how you feel about Charlemagne. Let's see what the next situation is. There were several. So we're trying to get through them all, everybody. Thanks for being patient with me. Okay, so what we're talking about right now, Diddy legally could not say Cassie's name in the apology in regards to the video, in regards to the NDA, alleged TMZ reports. So people are kind of questioning TMZ, and many are saying they're glad that it didn't come from TMZ. They're glad that it actually came from CNN, because CNN is definitely worldwide. Some people watch and tune into TMZ, some don't. But it's being reported that Diddy could not say Cassie's beautiful name. He cannot even utter Cassie's name. Because you remember that he thanked Cassie for holding him down during the dark times. He's always talking about dark times. Even in the thank you speech to TD Jakes, he talked about he helped him through the dark times. Lorianne, thanks for holding me down, and da 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 da. So where's Lorianne? Has anybody heard from Lorianne? Anybody heard from Lorianne? So of course he breaks his silence.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life.
People are wondering where he's at too.
I was fucked up.
Will he escape? Try to escape?
I hit rock bottom.
He hasn't been charged.
I made no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy, and go into rehab. I had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. It's so difficult to reflect on
next clip.
The darkest time of day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry. Day.
Was he reading off a script?
I'm not asking for forgiveness. It's so difficult to reflect.
Said he was messed up. Let's see. Yep, this was the one. Fitness company Peloton announces Diddy's music his music will be cut from all future classes. They're basically saying they take this issue very serious. Of course, we'll scan. We'll see the statement. And I guess Diddy was using the Peloton bike. This was 2/25/15. So I guess that's why they're saying they're disassociating themselves from him. And I don't know if 2015, if he did a promotional video for them or if he did an ad for them, but they're going to remove, let's see, Diddy's music will be cut from all future classes. So it's the future classes, but of course there's a lot of classes that have different music. So let me know what you guys think about that. Please like the video. Please comment. I have not had one comment yet. I need people liking the video. This is probably my longest live, 1 hour and 14 minutes. Please like the video as you guys come in. Please comment how you feel about Diddy, how you feel about many people speaking out. This is my longest live. I need more likes. Please like the video and please comment on the videos. Let's see what else is there. I think that's the end of the show, everybody. We got through it. Please like the video. Please share the video. Please comment on the video. It's as you support the channel, when you like, comment, and subscribe, it definitely helps. Turn on your notification bell. Actually, I take that back. There's more videos behind here, but I'm gonna cut it at this gesture. This is almost an hour and 15 minutes. There are actually more videos that I wanted to show. I want to thank everyone for watching. And I'll have to get through the other videos later. I think that was the end of it. because I made her the last person. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe, share if you care. I know you do. Like the video as you guys come in, the replay game. And thanks for being here. Focus on healthy, safe relationships. Be around people that's loving, kind, and respectful. If there's women that are struggling in a relationship, seek out help. Go to the police, make a report. Try and get out of a bad situation. Whether you have to go live with a family member, your life matters. Everyone, thanks for being here. Send out prayers to Cassie, Kim Porter, RIP, to Kim Porter's children, to Cassie family, friends, and any of the women or men that's dealt with any concerns in regards to what they alleged about Diddy. Like I said before, Diddy has not been prosecuted, but we don't know what's coming down the pike. We don't know what's coming down the pike. If you are in the comments, just be careful. We're uplifting Cassie. That's basically what we're focusing on. We're not here to focus on ourselves. We're here to focus on giving Cassie love and support. No one should have to experience what she experienced in that video. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye. Be blessed, everyone. Be blessed. Be safe. Check on your mothers. Check on your sisters. Check on your daughters. Check on your nieces. Check on your women friends. Check on people that you love. Thanks for being here.